The principle of eco-tax reform, of putting taxes on bads, environmental bads, and taking them off goods like jobs and work and so on, is very attractive. The problem comes when you try to do it in practice, because it means putting taxes on energy and on use of cars, and those things are things which the prices are generally already very high, and the public don't like it. They don't want governments to make those things more expensive. And although you can, in theory, take other taxes off, so you can reduce income taxes or whatever, it's quite difficult to generate enough money from an environmental tax to take a large enough amount off income tax to really make a difference, and for it to be visible, so that the voter thinks this is a good deal. Yes, my taxes in one area are rising, but other taxes are falling enough to make it feel as if I'm being compensated. And it's particularly difficult because the poor, in general, don't pay very much on their income tax, but they do pay a lot on energy, and so this may look inequitable. So European governments, which have started down this route, have found it much more politically difficult than I think the theorists of environmental tax reform would have liked. And I think the real challenge now is to design a mechanism for doing this, in which the benefits that taxpayers and voters get from environmental tax reform is large enough and visible enough in the reduction of taxes for it to be something which looks more politically attractive. There's one other thing which I think is now going on, which is many countries are looking to raise taxes simply to pay off their debts. And in those circumstances, environmental taxes may not be popular, but they may be less unpopular than some other options that governments are going to be forced to look at. So it may be that the current situation in Europe of trying to reduce debts gives environmental tax reform, new environmental taxes, more of a push than it has in the past.